No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to session 11 of The Last Resort, our campaign in Solidom.
Crunch.
We haven't been streaming for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we haven't been streaming, but check the YouTube. We've got videos out there from what we've been doing.
I have an announcement. We have a podcast, Saturday Night Gaming, on
Tonight.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, possibly other places. Maybe Apple Podcasts. I don't know if it's on Apple Podcasts yet. But
Links in the description.
It might
Just wherever you get your podcast, you know.
Just search for
Guys,
Saturday
we
Night
haven't gone
Gaming.
live yet, I don't think.
Remember, there's a delay. It's fine.
There's a delay.
Oh my god,
Anyway,
there's a delay.
Oh my god, that's a thing.
I'm
You
dumb,
can
okay.
I'm
have
telling
us-
my mum to watch, but I don't know if she's awake.
Poor audio quality directly to your ears.
Perfect, thank you, Zed. Also, before we get started, I want to say that if you're watching this later on YouTube, please check the description or the pinned comment to see if there are any content warnings. And this is a content warning, a blanket statement that there may be things within these sessions that people find uncomfortable. So if that's not your jam, totally cool. And if you want to check the description, if you're in the YouTube VOD, then see if this works for you.
We do not know what they're going to be. We're doing this live.
This
Yeah, we're doing
juice
this live,
is
so I
delicious.
have no idea what this session's content warnings would be, but I'll know after, and I'll put them in the description and the pinned comment.
This juice is
And
delicious.
Warning for literally anything ever.
That's for you. Oh my
I mean,
god, I want
no.
orange juice.
I feel like there's
Well,
some
too late.
things that are
We'll
not
get
going to
some
happen.
later.
But like,
There's a lot of things that would never get touched on. We wouldn't do that.
wouldn't it if Darcy randomly murdering people?
General death and
Well,
like trauma. General death and trauma
Yes,
shit, okay?
There's going to be angst.
Yes. So content warning if any of that makes you uncomfortable. Thank you. And that leads us to the recap for last week. So
And
I know I'm doing the recap. Last we left off, Rune had done his Black Mirror ritual once again. This time, going deeper and connecting with the self from this universe, getting all of his memories. And once he came out of that mirror, it took a moment to process, but it became a lot. And during a conversation with Darcy, Rune told some information to her and confided in her in some of the things that are difficult for him to process. Lorwyn, Maiyr, and Darcy had come down to the beach to get Rune because the last time Rune had done this, he passed out, and so they wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to be alone, passed out on a beach. They eventually all flew back to the tavern. Lorwyn needed some time away from the group to deal with her own things. Slintis, while back at the tavern, while the rest of them were down at the beach, Slintis had an encounter with one of the guards that is working with Darcy, Gariel, who informed them of some information concerning their town in this world. Slintis did not remember making this deal for a trade of information and was informed that they will need to hold up their end by stealing a dossier from the Quill on Gariel's brother. Once everybody returned, Rune went right to sleep. Slintis asked several people if they would be interested in heisting, and Darcy decided that this would be a good time to go check in with the ambassador about their mission. Darcy talked with the ambassador and decided to go set up a meeting for the ambassador and Ethan. During this, got a little lost, but eventually was able to find her way to Ethan and deliver this message and create a time for a meeting. Once Darcy returned to the tavern, she got a strong drink, sat down across from an already very drunk Lorwyn, and they began to speak to each other, having a nice chat about elephants and the past and the old world and death. Darcy began to have intense flashbacks, and this caused her wild magic to create a surge of necrotic energy, which not only hurt Lorwyn, but also instantly killed 3 patrons of the bar. The group, well, most of the group besides Rune, who was asleep, attempted to find something going on, like find something to help in this situation, whether that was talking to Darcy or trying to help the people that died. But there was not much to be done for the people. They were already gone. The group has nothing that can bring them back at this time. They have no resources that would be helpful with that. And so they all reconvened in a room to discuss, and where we left off was Darcy had kind of put the pieces together a little bit, and you all were discussing, well, what happens now? And that's where we'll pick up.
I think we've been in a similar but significantly less serious situation before. And that did not end very well after...
Hi.
Yeah. Burning down a whole house, but we're not going to talk about it.
You-
Obviously, we
So-
need to take this one differently.
Sorry, you burnt down a house?
Splinter specifically, but yes.
Purely an accident.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yes, absolutely an accident.
Definitely.
I'm shaking my head.
Tone of voice makes me feel like it was not an accident.
No, it was an accident.
In what?
I'm talking
I'm
about
very-
the
I'm an accident.
what was the name of the
What?
guy at the Monroe's, the guy's house that we burnt down?
A
Derek?
Jurassic Landrasil.
Oh, Derek.
Derek.
I'm still calling him Derek
Oh,
after all this
Derek.
time.
Daddy long.
No.
No.
My phone still autocorrects to Daddy Longlegs, and I need you to understand.
You're
Not.
welcome.
Chaos. Absolute chaos.
Yeah,
There's only one
that
way to
didn't go
fix this.
so well for us
Do we fix
in
this?
regards to
There's only one
law
way.
enforcement.
Which is
We had someone, not break us out, but get us off of trouble. We need to ask for Blue's help.
how is that going to bring them back?
It's not. They're dead.
Then it doesn't fix anything.
It fixes everything because there will be people asking questions as to how this happened, and me and you survived that. They will know that we were there. They will ask us questions, and they will inevitably find out that one of us did this.
But maybe they should.
It was an accident, Darcy. We need to make sure that this isn't pointed at us. Chaos music. Do do do.
music.
Do do do.
I don't know what
Thanks,
this one
Phoenix.
is.
Sorry.
very heroic endeavor.
Oh no!
No!
It's happening again! Everyone talk over them!
Why
I
are
removed
we?
that.
Why are we?
I removed that
Every
from the
time.
playlist, so I don't know why it came back.
You have to put. Hang on, I think you have to.
It's fine.
We are professionals.
No, we're not.
Don't worry about it. Worst comes to worst, I just put on the regular city playlist, which doesn't have any problems.
Are you sure about that?
There's nothing else we can do.
It's the wrong one. I removed them.
No worries.
Character. Right.
Are we back or what?
Yes, we are back.
Okay.
After these commercials.
Oh god.
God, I wish somebody
Yeah,
sponsor us. Anyway.
Apologies. Some mistakes in the music. That's my bad.
Oh my god. Alright. What were we doing?
The only way to fix this? Talk to Blue, make a deal.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to do something for her again. Probably quite a bit, considering we're saving Darcy's skin here.
All of our skins, really.
Vim was there.
Did you see?
I doubt that he wouldn't have.
So that's a problem.
But this is really bad. Like not just like regular bad, but like, oh boy.
I think we've done worse, but that's just me.
We have
Not
survived worse.
particularly comforting. That just, I don't know what things you guys have done, but like, that's not something.
Plus, you also, didn't do it intentionally, so that counts for something, I think.
Yeah, but what if I don't. I just don't know what to do.
We need to find a way to control it.
The situation or her abilities?
Darcy's magic. So far it's been harmless, but it won't stay harmless. Well, it didn't stay harmless for long. And the truth is, you're not from
Liability.
here. If they catch you,
They will execute me.
and probably your ambassador.
Oh shit.
So yeah, probably need to make a deal.
That could
The good news is we already had put them in
If
those
they-
two in contact. Oh.
That could start a war.
Oh yes, you could have just started a war.
Right. What do we need to do? We need to...
Make sure you aren't implicated.
Right, yes.
To do that, we need to talk to Blue. I forget her name.
What's her name? Ethan? Ikithon?
Ethan.
Ethan?
No.
No!
Ethan?
Ethan?
Yeah, Ethan.
Ethan.
Ethan!
Rune's mom.
Yes.
Yep.
She.
Also known as Blue Lady that Darcy has the hots for. Anyway.
Blue?
Yeah. We talked about that the other session. Anyway.
Anyway.
Should we do this with or without Ron? Does it matter? He's just passed out.
Okay, we need to make a list.
I feel like
Let's
his
do-
talents would be useful, at least at some point during this process.
Oh, absolutely.
We probably
Kendra,
also
how long until I finish my long rest?
Probably, I would say, despite this conversation seeming like not very long, I'm gonna let this conversation have been like at least 45 minutes. So you could be waking up within the next like
Pauses of
whenever.
hulking and sobbing,
Yeah.
so like
Yeah.
that tracks.
I do not have the patience for long silences, but
I'm
Yeah,
not
like-
going to roleplay a complete breakdown.
No, exactly. Like that's why I'm just saying that like because of the mood of this conversation, I could assume that it took like 45 minutes. So Rune, you could wake up anytime now.
So that was not a jab at
speedrunning
you,
this
Zep.
shit.
It was just, I would not be just crying.
Are they in my room? Are they in the Rune room?
Yeah.
No,
No.
we're in the. I'm
We're
pretty
not?
sure we're in
Darcy and
Maiyr.
Maiyr.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I wake up, I'm just gonna go like
What
stumbling.
a weird location for a scene.
I know. My God. Whenever I wake up, I'm just gonna like stumbling downstairs to like try and find some food or something. I don't know what I'm gonna
Rune
find.
casts locate
Yeah,
shithole
you-
friends.
So you stumble out of the
Okay,
room, and weirdly enough, like you woke up and nobody was in your room, which is very weird. And once you come out into the hallway, you see just a bunch of guards and people like, I mean, with your intelligence, you can tell that what is wrapped under these like tablecloths are bodies, and they're being carried out of the establishment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of saying like I only have one set of clothes. I do not have night clothes. I'm just like I've like stripped my clothes to sort of a crumpled mess. My hair is just sort of a curly like goes out to about here, and I'm just like staring like okay, what the fuck? I'm gonna go up to the like excuse me, what happened?
You come up to one of the Tims who is like crying. We don't know. They just two patrons and one of our waitresses just suddenly died out of nowhere.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's terrible. Do you have any idea what could have happened? Is there some sort of illness or?
We don't really know. We're sending them to a cleric now, but to be checked. But nobody here is a trained professional, and your friends had come out to try to help, and they couldn't do anything.
Do you know where my friends went? Are they?
One of your rooms. I'm not sure.
I'm so sorry. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna go and check on their rooms and try and find the others.
Sure. Yeah, you begin knocking on the other two doors. So inside of the Maiyr Darcy room, you can hear the outside.
They've got us.
Yeah, I'm like I go to the door and
Everybody
like I warily open it
Hey, what? Hi.
and like grab him by the scruff of his neck, just pull him in.
That's good knocking. It's a thing that people do to be polite when they're going into someone's room. What the people just apparently people died. Apparently you guys were there. What?
I wasn't, but
Darcy.
To be pedantic.
Two.
It was
It
Darcy.
was- I.
You need to get it together,
Yeah.
Darcy.
It was me. I killed people, and now we need to figure out how to not start a war.
I mean, it was you.
I
What?
didn't mean to.
It was a
But yes.
burst. It was a burst of energy. We were talking and we started talking about the past and something must have triggered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I got hurt too, but those people couldn't even manage that much.
Right. Yeah. They're taking them. They said they were taking them to a cleric to examine.
They're gonna find out what exactly. It was.
Yeah.
It's necrotic. It's not something that. It's not a heart attack. It's not natural causes.
Kendra, do I
Even
know?
if it was a heart attack,
It's
super
Would a
super
cleric-
sus-
Can I think like I know magic. That's like my whole jam. Can I think like how much information would a cleric plausibly be able to get?
You would, I mean, now with all of your memories and knowing like more about Drew Moran, you know that like a city cleric here, like they're mostly for like, you know, non-magical crimes kind of thing. Like not a lot of magic crimes happen. So something like this is super rare. And even like the clerics here are probably not the highest level and are mostly for like helping like figure out basically, yeah, like if they had a heart attack, if it's like an intoxication thing, like if they drink too much, they would probably know what necrotic damage looks like, but how much they can figure out from there, you're unsure that they would have the best capability. Let's just say they're not as high a level as your cleric.
Yeah. I mean, I am gonna say while the city will not investigate and they will probably be able to identify that it was a magical attack. It's on the practicality side more than anything else. It's unlikely they'll be able to directly pin it on Darcy. It's circumstantial at best.
except Zim was there. Zim, Vim, Zim, Invader Zim.
Invader Zim.
Invader them.
This
Invader Vim.
the juice is hitting harder than I thought. Okay,
Just remember,
The
Vampire.
moon juice. Don't drink the moon juice.
yeah, it's moon juice.
Terrible joke.
It's very sweet.
I mean, yes, I don't like him, but I don't know if he's an enemy in that sense. He's my enemy. I don't know if he's our enemy.
Should we go check just in case? They're gonna ask questions regardless, because me and Darcy were in the vicinity when it happened, and then me and Maiyr tried to help the people, and
No
Yeah,
one
witnesses.
but us knows that Darcy can do magic, to a certain extent.
no one.
to a certain extent.
As in, some people have seen you do magic, but it's not.
Darcy, has anyone
Your-
else seen your magic?
The wizard man? The tiny one?
Yes, I doubt that they're going to go looking for him to find.
No, I was just. I'm not. Okay, so.
So the
I
clerics
mean-
are not that competent, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying that they're incompetent, it's just not.
They're not
They are
equipped for
more
this.
likely. They're not going to know what to do with this. This isn't what they deal with. This is. I know back in your world, something like this would be more thoroughly investigated, but magic here is wider spread but lower. There's a more lower level stuff.
So what do? We just wait?
Just make sure that we have our stories straight.
What is the story? We were there, we were talking about elephants, looking at a book.
And then people died, and
We tried to help.
but you have no.
We were
They can't
talking
do
about murder.
It was an accident, Darcy. You didn't.
You didn't kill
I-
them.
I just
I
think
know that you
it's.
didn't know that to kill them.
One
I-
thing
By any legal definition, that's not murder. There's no intention, no desire to do harm.
Right, it's manslaughter.
It's stretching the boundaries of manslaughter. If I fall off a building and squash someone beneath me,
You're both dead.
I land on them and they cushion my fall. I didn't mean to fall. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to.
but I took their life force to make myself stronger.
And if I fall off a building, I'm taking their life force to make myself not go splat.
Sorry, the horns every time, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't get to the end of that song. I was trying to quickly put this together, so that's my bad.
Everybody judge Kendra until she fixes the music.
No. It's just, it gets me every single time. It's just, yes.
It's a fine song until that fucking part.
Yeah, it just the fucking toots at the end. Okay.
You just gotta time it.
Out of all of
Really well.
us, I think, Darcy, you need to. It's not easy for you, but you are going to have to lie. If they ask.
What do I say exactly?
By omission,
You
if nothing
say
else.
you were
don't
having a
know.
drink with your friend.
Just say. I mean, you don't need to give them anything. You don't know what happened. You were just there, and then they
Yeah.
died.
Exactly, we're just
I
having a drink
didn't
with me.
I didn't even see them. I was facing the other way.
Exactly. I was
So-
the
That's
one
even
who
better.
saw and sprinted towards them because
You don't even need to. You say, "I'm sorry, I was facing away," and then they fell on me. We tried to work out what happened, but couldn't.
you're just gonna have to say that and nothing else. You can't break down.
I think it's entirely understandable that would be upsetting. It's an upsetting
Yeah.
situation, but this
It's greater
you
things
didn't
at
want to
stake.
hurt them.
Just for a little longer.
Yeah.
Put my hand on Darcy's shoulder and squeeze.
I sort of sag a bit and just like, okay,
Just breathe.
yeah, breathing. It's taking a lot of effort these days.
It's because of that armor of yours. It's very
Yeah,
heavy.
I definitely should take that off. I'm just.
I mean,
We
we all
where
essentially have alibis. Darcy's not a magic user. Norwin.
I do still have to talk to the ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? That's just
That's
gonna
the
overcomplicate things.
But I was giving the information of the meeting. I haven't given the information of the meeting. That's all.
Do you want us to come with, or?
I think yes, but I
Just can't tell her.
no, only
She's a smart woman. If you tell her about accidental abilities being set off, she's gonna put two and two together.
I was just going to
Yeah, report
give
on the
her the
meeting.
date and place.
You actually don't know either of those things.
Didn't she tell me?
No, she
where
just-
to
Yvonne
meet?
said that she was going to send a message to the inn, and for you to just tell your ambassador to await her contact.
Okay, I see. I misunderstood. Okay.
No problem. I forgot to say that in the recap. That's my bad.
Yes, there is a lot to recap, so that is valid. I will. Right.
Don't know if you need us for that.
Just a quick in and out.
I mean, other option, we find someone else pinned on them and then murder them before anyone can ask them any questions, and then we're the heroes.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, and then they're gonna investigate who murdered that
If they
person.
suck,
Let's not.
then
The only person we have to be extremely worried about is Vim.
So we pin it on him.
He was surrounded by people.
Yes, but he's a. If we reveal, I mean, if we can find proof of what, Kendra, with my knowledge, if I were to be able to prove,
Oh,
Zed?
rip.
What?
If I were to what?
wait.
That was. Did you. What did.
Zed's
What?
been silenced by Vim.
Oh my
Don't
God.
cut out
Yeah,
mid
Vim
sentence for
got
so
him.
sexy.
Vim got them.
It goes deep. It goes deeper than I could have thought.
Is the OBS
The
button now?
geese.
Yeah, the
You
OBS
got right.
basically had Danielle split between two.
But is it back to being normal?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Ah, my face.
I see.
Sorry
Okay,
about that.
apologies, everybody.
That was funny.
It's okay. My face was just cut in half. You know.
Anyway,
I mean,
all I'm
sometimes
saying,
that happens.
Kendra, with my
Yeah.
knowledge of this world, do I know that if we were to
Valuable.
like prove that he is there like prejudice against vampire? Like, if you're like, oh my god, that guy's a vampire. Here's proof. Is that like, is it illegal to be a vampire?
So we're going to rely
Is there
on
prejudice
bigotry here?
against vampires? Help.
It's less that
Going
it's
to rely on bigotry here. Oh dear.
it is less that it is illegal to be a vampire and more that, like, you know, generally people aren't comfortable having vampires, especially powerful vampires, in their cities around, you know, going unchecked.
Yeah, that tracks.
Vampires aren't illegal. Drinking blood is illegal.
So if we were, like,
Essentially, it's
here's
basically
proof
like
that
weed decriminalization.
Vampires are weed.
Blood is weed in
So
this
if we were to
case.
be like, hey, this guy's a vampire, here's proof, maybe it was him. Would that be like, it's kind of suspicious, not gonna lie.
And then instead of having a maybe enemy, we
And
have
had
an
weed on him.
absolute
And
He
then-
must have
enemy.
committed the murder.
And then Vroom gets thrown out the airlock.
Guys, please.
Okay,
If we try and pin it on him, he who actually has power in the city will just, we won't have a chance.
I just think that we should murder him at some point, personally. It's just my personal feeling.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, yeah, same.
But he's also offered to help, so
Ugh.
not all of us, but he did offer to help me, which was a very strange conversation.
He's a creep.
He's,
Comes with strings attached. Let's kill him.
No. Let's not kill people.
Fine, let's not.
I mean, I literally did.
Much agreeing here with Laura Wood. Let's not kill people.
Enough blood's been shed already.
Yeah.
Fine, no murdering
Let's
the
just-
already dead guy.
Just Darcy, chin up. You are allowed, obviously, to look a little shaken about what happened.
I mean,
Nothing more than that.
See, more than that. Chin up.
I know it's hard.
Yeah. I just. You guys being very kind with me, and I don't know how to react.
We're being kind. Is that what you said?
Yes. You're being.
Right. No, I didn't. I genuinely didn't hear. 'Cause-
Yeah, okay, you're being awfully kind to me.
Yeah. I heard that. It was just the
don't-
kind. Yeah. Yes. Well, we've had our share of accidents.
That's unfortunate.
Usually revolving fire.
What is the deal with? You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, not today.
I'm
Let's go.
gonna. Yep.
Tea.
those are a series of stories for another time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Let's just go quickly talk to the ambassador.
I don't know how she's going to react to me having people around me, though.
We don't have to actually go in. I
Yeah,
doubt she's
I'm,
actually gonna let us in.
Yeah, how
I
late
don't-
in the evening is it, by the way?
It's gotten fairly late now. Like you would expect the ambassador to be asleep by now.
Okay, but there would be a guard
Yeah,
outside.
I really.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna tell the guard. So I go and tell the guard that just when she wakes up, just let her know that the thing that I'm helping with there will be a message delivered to the inn and to just keep an eye out.
Gariel nods. Understood. Do you have any idea what was happening downstairs? It got loud and then quiet all of a sudden.
You should maybe ask the people who are downstairs. I don't know. There was a lot of crying.
Yes. Do you think that there's anything I should worry about with the ambassador tonight?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Just checking in with you.
Yeah, that's understandable. I am heading off to bed now. It's been a long day.
You have a good night, Darcy.
Yeah, you too. And then I just sort of trail off.
Got it.
I need to get my armor off. I
I'm
sort
pretty
of
sure.
Yeah. You're pretty what?
I thought you had taken that off before you had left to go down to the.
Did I?
Bro, we
Yeah,
need
'cause I
an
remember-
we need an off and on switch, like a button, so you know. Okay,
I
armor
know.
off, armor on,
Yeah, I
armor
was confused
off,
because
armor
I
on.
definitely thought that the armor was off, but then one
Yeah.
of you was like, your armor it's hard to breathe in the armor, and I'm like, wait, am I still wearing the armor? Maybe I am.
Did we say that?
I mean, I said it because I was trying to make. Lorwyn was trying to make a joke about how armor is heavy, therefore it would be harder to breathe.
I see.
No,
I
you can do it
see.
either way if you want to be having your armor. Like, it's fine.
I can take it off now again. I don't know. Maybe it suddenly appeared on me.
Maybe you put it on for comfort when you were in the room.
Maybe so. Nah, I didn't. Yeah.
All right, you go back to your room and you begin stripping off your armor.
I begin stripping.
You taking off your armor, but that heaviness in your chest remains.
Yep. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna get a lot of sleep. Oh no, the face that you made is terrifying. The
hate it here.
DM eyebrow raise.
The DM said, "You're gonna have nightmares tonight. Get fucked."
Go to sleep. It's
My
okay. We'll put on some nice music.
DM
for you.
says it's my turn on the nightmares now. Ooh boy.
Like she hasn't been coordinating the whole time.
Just gonna
Yep.
straight up.
Rune
What?
has destroyed his sleep schedule, and you guys are going to sleep right now. He just woke up.
Yep. You can just take more
I-
sleep.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm still awake, Rune. You get to hang out with me.
We're all still awake, and like
This is just
What are
lying
you
down in the
saying,
bed
Alex?
and everyone else is in the room.
Rune, I've been awake for like an hour. I'm gonna be awake for a while too.
I think that, like, I now only need, I even need less rest now than I needed before, so I'm not just like, I could nap for another 4 hours and get a long rest, but I don't know what that'll accomplish. I feel like Rune right now is like, I slept for 8 hours and I don't need to do that anymore, and now I just feel really weird.
That's weird.
wait, are we all? We're still all in Maiyer's room then.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darcy's just in the bed but sitting up, I think. Just like
Oh, who's like needs
So-
to sleep right now and who doesn't, just so we can talk about a plan of action.
I
The only person we need to talk to is Vim.
And also, we have to do the heisty stuff. That might be kind of important.
I feel like
There's also that.
why don't we wait a little bit with the heist before we blatantly break more rules in the immediate future coming.
All right.
I need to just
Okay, Darcy, don't worry about that.
no,
Yeah,
it's just
okay. It's fine.
I
Moro
just
and Maiyr, do you guys need to sleep?
I don't
Technically. I don't think I can, though.
are you guys doing this for me or for everyone? Because honestly, the only thing keeping me from turning myself in is the fact that it might start a war.
You're gonna narc on yourself?
Can't it really be a both answer, Darcy?
Oh, it definitely can. I was just saying that
We take care of each other. That's what we've always done. Even if we do really, really stupid things. By accident or not.
We exist.
Just remove the damn song. Just remove the damn song.
yeah, okay, you know what?
I mean, I was going to say that
Literally, the rest of it is fine.
I love that it might be too quiet for people watching to even be able to hear it. So just periodically we lose our shit and complain about some song.
No. They can hear it. It's just that.
I have it muted, so I'm just laughing because you guys start laughing.
all I was going to say
It's
is
like
We
very,
think that-
very dramatic.
I mean, we exist, unfortunately, at a level beyond most people we meet, and our mistakes can have consequences. They are just mistakes.
Yeah. We got lucky once.
No more set.
No more what?
No more set.
Yeah.
No more magic undo button.
Yeah.
I think you guys should try and get some sleep.
I genuinely
And then we
think I
can deal
can't.
with.
I'm gonna get taunted again.
We could try something. I could, if you want to try. Here's a question, Kendra.
Mhm.
If I would use a dream spell and Lorwyn would, can Lorwyn choose to sleep instead of trance?
Yes.
Is that a thing that you allow her to do?
Yes.
They can sleep. I can just.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, because the spell does specify creatures that don't sleep, such as elves can't be contacted by the spell. But if you're saying that elves can sleep, then I feel like technically
Elves can't sleep? Wait.
I think raw they can't.
I don't-
but I
Let me
feel
look
like
at
we've been
my
ruling it as they can.
features.
I allow that they can because it seems weird that. I mean, people. Like, I get that, like. It could be a cultural thing, but I think that it makes
They can't
more
be
sense.
forced to go
It
to
says
sleep.
it
Yeah,
says
they can't be forced to go to sleep, but
it says I don't need to sleep, but I can sleep.
Okay,
But
so
I
can
do
try
have
and-
advantage on charm spells.
Yeah.
But
I
I
mean, my
wouldn't.
plan was to try and use a dream spell to like create like a nice dreamscape for Lorwyn.
That would be
you could certainly
How
try
long does
that.
that
Yeah,
last, though?
I would say that you would know that
Oh,
you could at
wait.
least try it.
Wait, I do have magic can't put me to sleep. Would that put me to sleep?
No, so it is if you are asleep, you then enter the dreams.
I see. Unless, it gets
Uh.
blocked and I inevitably have nightmares anyway because the DM is cruel.
I mean, look, we can try. I mean, I'm just saying we can try it, and it might help with the need to sleep thing.
The last one, it was you.
I what?
It took you.
Easier said than done.
You have no idea how easy it is.
Why don't we try and stop it from taking you? Let's see if we can figure out ways to beat this thing.
I haven't slept in a while. I don't know how. How do you sleep?
You lie down, shut your eyes, and just try and think about stuff that isn't your natural death or the end fate of the universe or the meaning of reality or and you try and avoid those things.
Stop talking.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Think about llamas jumping over a hedge and trying.
What's a llama?
Think of Aquila.
Think of Aquila. Think of like, okay, you the.
That much I can do.
Llamas aren't really a thing back there. Think of like cats jumping a hedge.
What's a hedge? Hedge fund?
Fuck you.
Alright.
Bye. I'm sorry.
Stoic.
Think about capitalists jumping into a volcano.
He's not very good at this, is he?
Think about yeah, no, that one's good. Yep. Mhm.
That's what I think about.
Same.
I'm still in Darcy and Maiyer's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move back to room that is not this one. My room. The room
I'm
that
gonna
is
go to my
Lorwyn's.
room and begin a dream ritual.
But you have to come to my room first.
Okay, I'll come to your. I can come to your room if you want. I can come to the room if you want me to come to your room. I don't need to be in your room.
You don't?
No, I could be anywhere.
Do you have to wait till I fall asleep though?
I mean, yeah, but I do it and then I have 8 hours and you don't sleep. I don't. I imagine you still sleep for 4 hours.
I have
Hang
no
on,
idea. I haven't slept in a while.
Just shut your eyes and I'll cast a spell and then.
I have Aquila cuddle with me.
Oh yeah, Aquila has been like on you since like you came back
Oh.
to the room.
Oh, sweet baby.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here and I'm just like.
I feel awkward putting myself like lying down. Lorwyn doesn't usually lie down. She's just like, this feels
Aquila
weird.
also feels weird about it because you haven't really done this maybe ever.
Ever. Okay, well, if I stretch my arm out, you can sleep on my arm.
I'm focusing on Lorwyn and I'm making the dreamscape is gonna be the original old scroll, like just like towers of my father's parchments and because of the smell of musty books everywhere, just kind of
Delightful.
it was quite I feel like it was a fairly it was a big shop. It didn't really contain much of particular like notable value, but like it had a lot of it was just sort of full of anything he could get his hands on because by that point he was kind of a bit of a hoarder. So it's just kind of this thing like big old bookshop with like there's like spiral staircases going up to second levels and like book ladders that you push along and stuff. So it's just that, and I'm just focusing on that and creating that and focusing on Lorwyn.
Lorwyn, as you begin to doze off, you feel that sense of anxiety for a moment as you do, not knowing if what Rune said could even be true. You manage to get yourself to sleep. Your eyes open to just walls upon walls of these old books. You can smell them. You can smell that like old leather binding, and you can just see like the wooden spiral staircases and the worn stone and the it's a homey atmosphere to this place.
The last time we were in the library was the Bloob, right?
Yes.
The night before Fable escaped. God damn it. Why my brain?
I feel like
Every time, man.
You guys went to the Blue before after that too. After Fable died.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, just to
I feel like this is very different vibes to that.
but it smells
it's
of
very
books.
Yes, but the reserve was huge. It was just like expansive, and everything was super well organized.
This is the collection of a slightly elderly dude who's just sort of hoarding any manuscript he can get his hands on.
Yeah. So you see like stacks on stacks of just papers kind of leaned up against a shelf. And you see these just like surrounding walls of these books.
Can I read the books?
No, because I'm given that like it's made from my memories, I do not remember the contents of every book because it was many years ago.
Yeah.
But there are like comfy. You can actually see Rune sitting in a comfy armchair, just like kicking back and vibing. He
Aww.
looks young. Rune looks younger. He doesn't like you've seen Rune with like the sort of pink curly, kind of not quite on a couple like short back and sides, long on the top, and the obviously the scars. He has like curly sort of like top of the arm, brown hair. Still got the glasses, no scars.
He has brown hair?
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god.
dyes his hair.
I thought the blue, the purple was natural.
No, Rune dyes his hair.
The purple, the pink.
He's just vibing.
Can I poke him in the forehead?
Goes cross-eyed. It worked.
What the fuck?
I mean, welcome to. I've just kind of thought of like, oh, this is a nice place that I could make, and then I made it. I mean, if you want something else, I can change it. I think.
Is this you, or is this dream you? Am I imagining this?
I mean, I feel like no matter what I say, it kind of feels like you're imagining this, but no. This is my consciousness casting the spell.
So it's both.
This is weird.
I mean, would you rather me or the nightmares that plague your subconscious? I feel like.
No, I mean you look different. Smells foreign.
ah, kind of.
You
I feel
had
like
brown
I'm kind of-
hair.
Kind of reverting to what I looked like back when I used to spend time here.
Hmm.
I worked here for a bit. It was kind of probably the least complicated time of my life.
That explains why I would pick it. If I had to pick one. Wait, something curious. Like, if I remember the past, does it hurt? Because technically I'm in a dream.
Lorwyn, are you thinking about the past? Is what
Yeah,
I'm asking.
yeah.
Lorwyn, you begin to think about the past. You feel no pain. Rune, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes! Yes, someone else will understand what pain it was.
Natural 3. Fuck.
Natural 20?
Plus 4. No, natural 3, 7.
Oh, you're gonna
7.
be in pain. I'm
I
sorry,
tried to do
Rude.
something nice for you.
You remember that pain that you had felt when too much information was coming into your head? This is a different kind of pain. This is fire. It feels like you have just been, like a sword that is on fire has been just shoved into the back of your head.
I feel like the bookshop immediately just goes up in because it's tied to my subconscious. I feel like the bookshop just immediately goes
Yeah.
up in flames.
Laura, when you watch as those shelves around you, fire begins to creep up the sides. You watch the book in Rune's hand disintegrate into ash.
Oh god.
Ruin.
And you and Rune here. There's no escape, Lorwyn.
Get me out.
I am inevitable.
Where's it coming from?
You just hear it around you now, because Rune can hear it as well.
Oh shit. Welcome to my dreams!
Just literally just clutching the back of his head. He's still in agony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit.
I feel like you can see Rune is visibly reverting to his older self. Like you can kind of see like the scars actually like kind of growing across his face and stuff.
Yeah, she's not looking at Rune, she's just standing like with the other hand, like, over Rune, just, like, protective, just...
Lorwyn, as you're like looking around, you stare up at the ceiling and you just see those glowing red eyes stare down at you. There is no running. There is no hiding. I am a part of you. You cannot escape me.
Who's running?
You see the eyes flicker towards Rune, who is in pain, reverted to his older self behind you. He tried to stop me. Shall I deal with him?
Let him go.
Rune, the pain stops.
What the... What the fuck are you?
Remember this kindness, Lorwyn. I do not show much.
I'm not in pain. I want to try and see if I can... Can I try and end the dream waking Lorwyn up as well? Because I know I can presumably wake up from the trance at any point. Because I am...
Yes, I think you could try to. Yes.
Yeah. I can... I'm just reading.
I would just have you roll like a...
We slept for 10 minutes.
Just roll like an Arcana check to see, like, if you...
I don't want to leave unless I can bring Lorwyn with me.
Yeah, that's roll an Arcana check to see if you can.
That's not bad. That's a 13 plus. Arcana is...
Like a 9.
Wait, hang on. I've managed to fuck something up.
Why
I've
is...
got like... No, I've got like proficiency in 2 things only.
Yeah, you definitely fucked something up.
Yeah. It's because I was changing my race, my heritage.
Right, yeah.
Can I just, before I get back to you, because currently my Arcana is not what it probably should be.
I know that you definitely have proficiency in that, so...
If I manage to break it so I don't have proficiency in Arcana, I will change stuff, because that's like the core of my character, so it's going to be like 22.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, it should be a plus 9.
Yeah, you should definitely have a proficiency in that.
I will literally lose proficiency in something else to have proficiency in that.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that's plenty enough to know, like, okay, I could... Like, if I end the spell in this way, I can take Lorwyn out with me.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and kill it for both of us.
Okay. Lorwyn, you feel the dream around you collapse and your eyes shoot open.
It's literally feels like an Inception thing.
But is the top still spinning?
She's just holding on to Aquila.
Aquila just, like, laps at your face a little bit and kind of cuddles up against you.
Okay,
Literally, my skin peels off because Ocelot's like...
Yeah. You've got tough skin now from all of the...
I've got calluses on my face.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've sorted that out. That was...
Sometimes things just get mixed up when you try to do anything to your character sheet.
I feel like I've lost a ton of... I'm pretty sure I have proficiency in both perception and insight, and I don't know where that went.
I am sure, like, we'll figure it out during the break or something.
I don't really mind about that. It was mainly just... Rune doesn't have proficiency in Arcana. What's going on with that boy?
Yeah. For right now, just try to remember what you had proficiency in. And
I'm going to say... Actually, I think that was from being a half-elf. Because I'm no longer a half-elf.
Oh, okay. Then never mind then.
Yeah. I get other stuff. That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. We're good then. All right. Yeah, Rune, you felt that you were able to pull both of you out. And you are back in the room.
I'm immediately signing for us in my trance. I'm going over to find Lorwyn.
Okay. You go over to Lorwyn's room.
I reluctantly get up and open the door.
That was fucked.
We can't
I'm
do that
sorry.
ever again.
I'm sorry.
No, he almost... I can't let him get to you.
I think we need to get you to a cleric, but can I think of anyone in the city? Like, you said that the city clerics aren't great. Can I think of anyone in the city who's like...
She's like grabbing
their
onto
best?
his face and just checking to see if like he's hurt or just...
I'm okay.
Make a history check.
Please don't betray me again. You keep being horrible to me.
Clink,
Why do you keep being horrible to me? That's an
clink,
18.
clink.
18.
Yeah.
The best you can think of would be that the Drehelan probably have somebody that at least would know more about what the hell is going on with War.
The only place I can think of is the Drehelan. They might be able to help, but Dromoran is not the city for this. Would Bernard be able to help with this?
Who?
Thinking you would...
I know
Knowing what
Rune's never
you...
been there, but he's
Yeah,
heard of
what
it.
you know about Bernard is that while there would probably be people that could help, while there would definitely be people that could help, it would be a toss-up if what they would do and what kind of experiments they might employ is what you would...
They'd be helpful. Too helpful. Fucking nerds. Where else might be helpful?
Are you saying this or?
Rune's trying to think of like here the Drearland, there are organizations that are perhaps more suited, but I don't know that any of them with the curators, but maybe they would be able to help, but I doubt it. I mean, I don't know.
Did you feel it?
Very much so.
I didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, from what I didn't seem to think much of Maiyr getting involved. I think technically.
Technically.
Yeah, no. If I end the trance, I end the effect of the spell, so I can't restart. I was checking to see if I could like, because it's not concentration. I was seeing if it was any time over 8 hours, but no, I think the spell is dead.
Yeah.
How long? How long was it? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, I would say that was probably like 30, 45 minutes, like, of you just taking in that scene and all that.
Darcy and Slintus first.
Do you think it will come after you again tonight?
Of course he will. He's going to taunt me, but he never used to be this aggressive.
Didn't it get worse once you came here?
Yes, it did. He never touched me, at least. He would instead show me horrible visions of... Well, I'm kind of used to seeing you all die now.
I promise we're not going anywhere.
Oh, she starts crying.
Rune panics and like is awkwardly like kind of hugging Laurel, but in a oh god, please stop crying. It's kind of like oh god, please stop crying. I don't know what to do with this.
Slintus, you've been in the room this whole time.
No, I haven't. I've been
where'd you go?
downstairs.
Okay. So you went.
I've been thinking about doing my own. I've been trying to think of what I've wanted to do, and I just don't know what I'm doing because, like, as far as I'm concerned, I thought everyone else was going to sleep, so I was just gonna like goof around downstairs.
Absolutely. You had gone down the hall to the tavern area, which is,
Oh no.
usually kind of lively. Oh god.
This is just
but-
juice, guys.
Now is a lot of people just somberly sharing drinks, except for a couple people in the corner near the front. One of them with bright, white silver hair, and the other blue tiefling.
Just,
They don't seem to be in the worst spirits.
I'm probably going to just do similar to what I did last time. Go check up on the god place. See if I can gather any more information, I guess.
Okay. You walk towards the tree with all the shrines in front of the quill. Although this time when you're there, it's not empty. There are many people now, you see, with various symbols on their necks or in their hands, who are praying to the different shrines. What is it you are trying to find, Slintus? So that I can tell you what to roll if you want to roll anything.
God, what I'm trying to find is reasons why here, what make, I guess there's a number of things I'm looking for. Like, what is the significance of this place? What's the, I get that, yeah, there's all these gods here, but why this spot specifically? Why would Time be interested in it? Why now, I guess, is what I'm looking for.
Okay. Go ahead and make, let's say, investigation for that why question.
8.
8? Okay. Trying to rack your brain, and it's hard to put yourself into Time's shoes here, especially.
Yeah,
and
I've never talked to Time, so...
Yeah, exactly. You've never talked to Time. You've heard bits and pieces about what Time is like, but you personally don't know them. So it's hard to try to put the pieces together there, but I will say that you kind of see one slightly odd thing about the tree. And if you just make a perception check for me, I can give you a little more about it. Oh no.
Oh.
13.
Split screen yet
13.
again. Oh, it looks great.
Okay. Hang on, let's just wait for Zed to get back into position.
Also, Zed could have just... Hey, Zed. Hey,
Did they
Zed.
fall asleep on stream again?
No.
Sorry, my computer just randomly switched networks. I'm really sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
if you need to, turn off your image, just tell me, because I still have the image, so I could just... And there's an image in front of your camera.
Okay,
But,
yeah.
13.
13.
Just
What
hold it
you
up
can-
printed image.
Okay. Slintus, you when you're investigating, it's hard to really tell much, but You can tell something, and with your perception, you're able to see that this tree is not a real tree.
Is it plastic?
Yeah, what's it made out of?
Checking the material, it's something that you aren't super familiar with, but as you touch it, like, it has the same, like, texture as, like, bark. And the leaves seem to have the same texture as leaves. It's just unnatural.
Does it feel like they're made out of the same material or something different? Like the leaves versus the branches and the bark and all that.
They seem, with your investigation and perception, it's kind of hard to tell, but you would guess that they are the same material.
I'm gonna grab a very small sample of each, just so I can, like, have it on hand to cross-reference later.
Okay, as you are, like, trying to chip away at some of the bark, one of the people who is praying there turns to you. What the hell are you doing? Do not touch the tree.
Okay.
This bark is sacred.
Slintus accidentally starts a holy war.
I mean, might as well. We're getting there.
We're already
God, not
like
another bloody holy war.
You guys have started so many already.
Shh. We haven't.
Please, we are
Don't
trying
talk
to
about it.
pray here.
Alright. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I didn't know.
Vecna be with you. And goes back to praying.
It's so fucked. Oh god, the music.
Yeah, we're still in the moody, like.
Yeah. Should I change it?
Yeah, I'll put it on the regular Solidum city, wherever that is.
I mean, right now Zed is just eternally crunching on a crisp. What is that? Looks like a
I
tiny
don't know.
donut
The
bagel.
video is buffering. Is
Note
it
to
cereal?
self, wait until no one's around to do that.
The hunger never ends. Oh, there you go.
This isn't even on my moody playlist. I don't know what this
No,
is.
it's a different. It's the. Cause I
Okay.
thought we were going to a different place, so I.
No, totally understandable.
Your internet's
Yeah,
fine.
no, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Nana, it's good. And then you can put it on again.
Sorry, everybody. Hard to
Music.
DM in music.
Yep.
We just need to
Anyway.
pool enough money to make a soundboard.
Yes, exactly. I need to get one of those, like, Stream Deck thingies or something.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Voice mod lets you do stuff just as fun.
Oh
One.
boy.
Oh,
What?
no.
Your
Zed.
internet
What?
went boo boo.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's
Zed?
doing that. I'm sorry. Hello?
Oh, okay.
Like when you started moving, your internet started cutting you off.
Why don't
You
we go to a
sound like
break
a
until Zed?
2006 Vocaloid. No,
Why
not
don't we-
Vocaloid, like
Why
autotune.
are you like this?
Why don't we go to take a break for right now? Well,
That sounds like a great idea, Kendra.
Zed's thing.
Excellent.
Alright, break time,
We'll be back.
fellas.
Break time.
Whoop,
Sorry,
whoop, whoop, whoop.
everybody. Yes.
We're on.
Yeah, we're cutting the session short today. Oh,
Yep.
hi. Welcome back.
Oh, we're
Choking on my
left
noodle
off-
juice.
Yes, where we left off, Slintus, you had just gotten caught trying to peel bark off of a sacred tree by somebody
like
who
you do.
blessed you with Vecna's blessing. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I mean, I'm probably just. God, I don't even know. I'm just gonna head back at this point, I think.
Okay.
Just
Slintus, you begin walking back towards the Valiant Unser Tavern. As you arrive, you do see that there are more guards inside who are now like kind of trying to investigate the scene. You see like the little area that this had happened in is kind of like roped off now, and there's
Right.
guards around. But there are still people at some of the other tables that aren't in that section.
I'm gonna go bug room. I don't have much else to do.
Absolutely. Rune,
I
are you
don't-
still
Because
with
he's
Lorwyn?
the only one I know is away.
Yes.
I feel like I've left, and I feel like Rune's gonna. I don't know. Rune. I feel like Rune and Lauren hadn't quite finished that conversation. If Lauren will leave, if she's not, he's going to stick around and probably chat with her.
Yeah.
And-
Also, do you want to? I forgot to take off your image.
You
There
can
you
show them
go.
my face.
There you go. Now it's back.
That is back.
Release the face to the masses.
I have
They
more
deserve
tea.
to see it.
I literally just turned off the camera so I could get more tea. I need the caffeine, or I'll fall asleep again.
Understandable. So, Lorwyn,
Can't
were
be
you
having
going?
I
that.
have a different t-shirt now. Oh yeah, Rune is with Laura probably trying to gently encourage her to sleep, just because like sleep is important, even though kind of is risky. He knows like also sleep.
No. No
Can you
sleep.
get my grandfather out of the picture?
So, Slintus, this is what you come back to: is Rune trying to encourage Lorwyn to go to sleep, and Lorwyn is kind of just sitting there with Aquila in her lap, not sleeping.
Help me. Help.
I'm thinking.
Don't want to sleep. Or dream.
I know, but
Or meditate.
I mean, if you don't, you can last like 5 days without sleeping.
Before all of this, I could actually control my dreams, much like you showed. I could go and be wherever I wanted.
To be fair, I cannot do that normally. That's a spell. That's like my biggest hitter spell.
Really?
But I can get anyone anywhere
Anywhere?
within this plane of existence, I think. And it's,
Mm.
I mean, I can attack people.
I mean, I knew that. Is it a different tale?
Get your butt out of my face. I can get anyone on this plane of existence. Planet of existence, because
Planet of yeah, because it's the planes are different planets, guys.
Out of curiosity, would that include like time or guardian or whatever if you somehow got them when they were asleep?
I don't know. Maybe?
Interesting question.
I could see that.
Let's try it out.
Theoretically, I could see that. I mean, I can't do it because it's like I've done my head. That's my big hitter. That's it. That's what I could do.
Cringe.
I didn't mean now. I just hypothetically.
That is for the record. This is a once a day kind of deal.
Right. Anyway, yeah, Laura, when you should, sleep's, kind of good for you, and it's
Okay,
generally bad to not do it.
Rune is gonna take short rest
Experience.
and do arcane recovery to get his 5th level slot back.
Okay, so
That's
you're gonna go
thing I never do.
take a
He's
short
gonna
rest.
He's gonna chill in here with Laura for an hour.
Okay. Laura Winslintis is trying to encourage you to sleep.
No. No, she's actually gonna grab Rune's hand.
Holds hand.
Why are you so
Is
awkward?
Holds hand.
You're so
It's
awkward.
rude. It's rude. It's the awkward boy. I'm cool. I'm suave.
Physical touch is. God, these people clearly just need more hugs.
Oh my god, stay 2 months apart, you guys. We're a Mars.
Leave space for Melora. Melora doesn't care. She's like, hey. Anyway. So she grabs his hand. And I completely forgot what I was saying because we got on a tangent. Fuck.
I mean,
Nice.
we can just hold hands if you want to.
Oh. she's gonna say, thank you for what you did.
I'm sorry it didn't work.
It worked.
Yeah, but you didn't get to sleep.
It worked long enough to give me hope.
Do you know what triggered the arrival of the horrifying demon creature of doom and death and destruction?
Well, it's the reason why I don't talk about me or my past, really. Anything revolving that just brings it out.
Do you think we could try it without, if you try, not right now, preferably, but maybe we could try it, then you just, maybe I could try sort of creating a blank void of nothingness for you to sleep in or something. You could just vibe in the void. I find the void personally quite comforting, but I don't know if you do.
Isn't it extremely dark?
I mean, depends on the void. The
Can it-
absence of light is in the definition.
Can it be green void?
I can try and create what kind of green? Are we talking like leafy green, like just sort of
Green.
sentient mold green?
Just green. Any green.
Okay, I can try and make a green void if you want me to. It might just turn out to be like a room with green walls and like green lights or something.
Yeah.
My
My
imagination
point
is limited.
is, I'm sorry for not trusting you. And for everything else.
I mean, no, I am a notable idiot who does terribly stupid things.
Yes, it was very dumb.
I am also a grown adult capable of making my own mistakes.
100%. Just next time you do something like that, just
I'll tell you, but I think also you need to trust that. While I obviously do everyone makes mistakes.
you could have. What if it had gone wrong?
You know, when I passed out, that's the extent of how wrong it went. Kind of, you feel like crap for a day, and then you sort of sleep it off.
Yeah, but what if you had passed out and Vim got to you again?
That's why I asked Darcy to be around. I did it the first time.
Yes, so why did you shoo me?
Because the situation changed between the first time I did it and the second. I knew you would stop me, and it went from I want to know to I need to know. Kendra, by the way, can you remind me, when did I agree to go and meet that guy again?
Let's see, that was earlier today, right?
Again, I said I'd go the next
The
one.
next day.
Because it was like sunset, before sunset.
This one day has been like 3 sessions. So
Yeah, it hasn't been a long session.
We
what
always
day.
do this. It's been like we've been playing for like 3 weeks and
Not even.
No, not even. It's been about maybe less than a week.
No, I'm saying just in total it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks in this one day. Yeah.
No, I'm saying in total of all the stuff we played, about 3 weeks. have
It's
gone by.
been. This is the
Oh, yeah,
11th.
It's been longer.
Of the
It's been
whole
longer.
campaign,
Yeah.
like including the old world, that was at least a little over a month and a half because the traveling took
Yeah,
long.
we had to fit like at least 2 months of just with the
Yeah,
travel
so-
stuff.
For over a year.
Yeah.
and it's been only 2 months.
We never travel.
hate
we just
D&D.
get somewhere and then spend 6 months playing out a mini arc there and having a lot
Yep.
of heartfelt conversations.
We just talk too much. Kendra, throw us a beholder. Just
There's a dragon. Go kill the dragon. It takes 2 months to travel to the dragon.
I'm pretty good at fighting the dragon.
Yeah, exactly. This is more fun because this actually hurts you. Dragons
Oh,
don't hurt
thanks.
you because you have Slintus.
oh wow, I see how it
This
is.
actually hurts you. Thanks,
Ow.
Kendra. We love
This
you.
is real development. You don't develop anything with a dragon.
I mean, the
too
thing that's
powerful.
hilarious.
I
is
give
that,
you
like,
my angsty backstory, and this is what you do with it. You don't like. Damn.
I'm
So
kidding.
you're
I'm kidding.
emotionally
like this is
hurting
that-
everyone because I can dodge?
I'm kidding. It's a
It's
joke.
because you can stunning strike.
Mm,
We
I do
all
think
know
we're going
this.
through like a lot of character development in a short amount of time, just because we spent like 6 months on the same day, and then it's just like, yeah, well, we had a ton of conversations.
we just talk.
Time is fake
Yeah.
anyway. Let's just.
Anyway.
No, I'm not.
No, I mean time
Moving
here is
on to
literally
actual things.
someone made out the damn near. There is no.
Someone's making
I mean,
out.
time the person is real, but time the concept is not.
Anywho, we don't have much time
Yeah.
left. So
I had time.
And time hates you, it's okay.
Is hold Lorwyn's hand, yes.
Please.
She's gonna. Yeah. I just want you to be able to trust me. I will
So long
have
as
your
that goes
back.
both ways.
I will have your back. My D10 is chipped.
Oh no.
Sorry.
To be fair, my dice are also kind of
Kendra.
chipped. I'm just fine. I'm sorry. This is the post
It
break.
is a tragedy.
Her head in her hand.
So long as you also have my back. And I mean, so long as you also trust me.
I do. Always have. My fears took a hold of me then.
I promise not to try not to do anything that will lead to my death.
You can't promise that. We're in danger constantly.
I can say that I can try not to do stuff that will get me killed. Doesn't mean that I won't get killed, but that I will try to avoid actively
We
endangering
won't.
myself.
We do the exact opposite of that.
That's true.
We could die every day.
To be fair,
We can die in 10 minutes.
I am quite resilient.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't go down easy.
I'm trying to remember if Runa's ever gone down.
I mean, I've been in like 2 fights and I didn't because I was staying at a distance in both of those fights.
Oh,
but
that's
I'm
true.
just letting you know that like
Yeah.
Yeah, Rune didn't get hit all that much.
I'm a clever boy and I keep the distance.
Alright. Trust.
Trust that we're not going anywhere and trust that whatever that thing says to you, all they can do is lie.
Well, if
And also that you do need to sleep because, again, you will literally die in 5 days if you don't sleep.
I'm pretty sure I'm more resilient than that.
No, mechanically you will get exhaustion and that goes up to level 5 and then you die. Oh, it's level 6 and then you die.
What are levels?
Levels?
I have a deeper understanding of the metaphysics of this world.
5
than
days?
It's like 6 days, but yeah, sleep matters.
So stupid. Isn't that really how it works though? Like, anyway.
I'm pretty sure if you don't, every time you don't take a long rest, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
I know that, but like in real life.
I think in real life you do get a bit longer.
Wouldn't it be 6 days then? Because it's
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
because
no,
there's
so-
6 levels.
Yeah,
which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
yeah, you're right. I forgot. I thought there were 5. There were 6.
I can't believe this is chipped.
They
Again.
do chip.
Back to the game.
Knowledge of the metaphysics as well, it tells me you have 6 days before you die, and everyone is the exact same, and there are no records for staying awake the longest because you get 6 days and you die.
Well, if I die.
Huh?
Oof.
I mean, please don't die. That would suck for everyone.
Would not recommend.
Yes, but I'm getting pieces of me getting taken every second I wait. So one day it might not be me again.
Then we'd get you back.
That's gay. Sorry, that was me, not Laura.
You're our friend, and like you said, we look out for each other. And I mean, if you die, that is very final. Whether's life, whether's not actually life, more like continued existence. There's a way.
Yeah, pick up
What-
pieces.
I
and
don't
put
feel
them
like
back together.
continued existence finds a way is less poetic than life finds a way. But continued existence does find a way.
It's not that song.
No, it isn't. But the horns did it again. This is still the like.
So go to sleep.
I
and we
will
will all be here when
try.
you wake up.
I've got rope if that helps.
No, it does not. Don't do that
Please
to
stop
me.
tying people up. It's awful. I still have rope on. It sucked.
I'm sorry.
You do?
I
I grab
I-
where?
He's like he has rubbed his wrists a bit sore and stuff. You kind of see like as he like pulls his leg. I mean, if
in
you tie me up,
fairness, that was not me.
you know what I'm saying. If you tie me up, my instinct is going to be panic and struggle, even if I'm unconscious. I do not
Okay.
like being restrained.
She's gonna cast.
That's why I'm asking.
She's gonna cast Healing Word
Because
at
it
second
sometimes
level.
helps make sure I don't thrash it out or whatever.
Healing Word at
mean, it
second
doesn't-
level. Get healed, bitch.
There is no mechanical impact. You don't need to roll.
I know. I'm not rolling.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's a second level.
Healing magic. It's very cool.
Yep. Does it still
Yeah,
hurt?
No. Feels a lot better actually. It's just a bit sort of rubbed raw.
No more rope then.
No more rope. I mean,
Alright.
if you want rope, I'm not judging. Just that's a no from me.
Hmm.
I wasn't.
Alright. I will try. Just.
Do you want us to stay or?
It's not much you can do. I just have
Just
to
gonna-
power through it.
Take Syntis and leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Maiyr still awake?
Maiyr, are you awake?
Maiyr?
Yeah, I'd probably just be sitting on the balcony and looking out.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna.
have
Do we have
balconies?
balconies? Windows. Window. Do we have windows?
Yes, you have windows in
Of
your
course
room.
we have
Okay, I would be
windows.
They have, like, a
sitting.
little window seat kind of thing, you know.
I was thinking your
I'm-
typical motel with a tiny balcony.
You know, this is fancy hotel for fancy people.
This is a tavern.
You have like a really nice like window alcove kind of thing, and you can like open the windows and stuff.
Anyway, I'm gathering everyone who's still awake and trying to find a place where there's not active murder investigation or people sleeping.
Darcy, have you managed to fall asleep?
I don't know, have I? I feel
I'm
like
not disturbing people who need
I'm
to sleep.
probably like falling asleep, but like having a kind of fitful sleep.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be disturbing Darcy. I'm mainly thinking like if my and Syntis are awake, then I'm going to grab them.
Yeah, you find Maiyr sitting in like that window area looking out, awake, Darcy trying to sleep. So you have your awake friends.
we convene in Rune's room, I guess.
Rundru.
Sure.
Right.
Sup.
Something wrong? Or are you just
I
trying to?
mean, if you guys have, we've got like 8 hours while everyone sleeps. I don't know if you guys need to sleep. I kind of crashed.
I woke up not that long before you did, so.
Do you
You
need
should
to
probably get some sleep, but
sleep? Okay.
I can
Get
put
out
it
of
off
here.
a little bit.
Get out.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Self-care.
Poor Maiyr.
Drag me out of my peaceful staring out the window. I'm like, "What's up?" And you're like, "Not go sleep. Get out of here, piss off."
Jeez, Rune.
Feck off.
This is a self-care room.
That is a lie. Anyway.
Okay, so
Everyone else needs a solid 8 hours a night.
I only need 4.
Pretty sure Maiyr only needs 4 as well.
Yeah.
No, half elves need 8.
We
Yeah.
could go in the middle and
It's
say
8.
6.
I mean,
we've been
technically,
Playing
long
it as
rest is-
Maiyr does have like a meditation trance kind of thing.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, Santos.
Yeah. Is there a reason you dragged me in here?
I just feel like. Do you need some? Do you want to do? We have like 8 hours to kill. I don't know if you want to do something or if you don't or what. We could do a heist. We could just go and do a heist.
We could do a heist.
I mean, we are like the 2 sneaky people, so we could just go and steal stuff.
Yeah. You want to go grab the dossier?
Yeah, sure. Let's go do a heist.
What could
Okay,
go wrong?
Yes.
Rune and Slintus, as you guys are planning your heist, we move to Darcy.
Oh, thank fuck.
I had the same thought.
Oh,
Darcy.
Darcy's turn on the nightmare.
yeah.
It's before we end.
You are having this hard time sleeping, and you keep seeing these images that have flashed in your mind. You see that tavern, you see that underground area, you see that room, you're seeing these things that have been popping into your head, and you see the lifeless faces of the people on the tavern floor. And suddenly you are in this grand chamber. You see these spiraling pillars that seem to stretch out farther than you can even perceive, upward toward the sky. You see this grand throne made of different metals like golds and platinums, things that metals that you can't even perceive of how expensive they would be, but this looks like the most gaudy, expensive room you could imagine.
Do I recognize it?
You have never seen this room before.
Huh.
Okay.
And you watch as the gold comes melting down. The silver, the platinum, it all melts. And those large pillars are now trees, stretching out to the sky. And that throne is a waterfall.
What?
And atop the waterfall, you see a figure standing. The figure is hard to place, hard to make out. They seem vaguely humanoid, but
Oh.
no recognizable face. Their limbs are slightly longer than you would expect any kind of humanoid. They're taller. They have no indication of race or gender or anything. They are Just a blank slate.
Able to move?
You are able to move, yes.
Can I move forward? Am I able to get closer to see who this is?
As you move closer, you look down and you are walking in like a pool of water toward the waterfall. You watch the figure drop down into the pool in front of you and stands probably double your height.
I sort of like look up at where I hope there is a face.
And you see none.
Oh no!
But you hear a voice in your mind. You are both new and old to this world. But you have drawn your first blood. Your first true blood has spilled. They lay dead at
Yes.
your feet.
They do. Yes. I take full responsibility for what happened.
I am not here to lay blame. Nor am I here to absolve you.
What are you here for?
I want to know you.
What do you want to know?
What is your name?
You're in my dream, but you don't know my name.
Would you please tell me?
Why?
It is the easiest way to get to know you better.
My name doesn't tell you how I'm feeling. It only tells you what my parents named me.
What would you have me call you then?
I don't know. I guess we'll stick with a name then. My name's Darcy. I sort of stretch out my hand.
You stretch out your hand and you watch this long arm
What the fuck is
comes kind of snaking forward in like the most inhuman way. It's almost like they have like two elbows and no bones somehow
What the f-
as they reach out and
Zed
take your
knows
hand.
exactly what this is.
Huh. Yes, I shake the hand.
It
Why
is
you?
very nice to know you, Darcy.
Who are you? Why are you in my dream? I'm sleeping, right? This isn't real here.
This is as real as you want it to be, Darcy.
I don't. I'm trying to figure out what in my head made me want pillars to melt into trees. I don't. Did I make you?
No, Darcy, you did not make me.
Okay. So you You found me? Or did I find you?
We found each other.
Oh. Hmm. So, have we met before?
No, I don't believe we have.
Okay.
And I've never known another like you. You are special.
I mean, we all are, aren't we?
Yes, you and your friends are very special.
Oh, I was just talking about people in general. I feel like everybody, per definition, is one of a kind because there's not really such a thing as clones or. Well, I guess there's magic you could do that with, maybe. I don't know. I'm very new to magic.
I understand, Darcy. But you and your friends are more special than others that come to this world.
Wait a second. Wait. So, what do you know about us?
All I know is you are not from here, and I know your name, Darcy.
Yes. Why are you saying it like that? Like it's a knife
It is not a knife.
pointing.
A name is a gift.
Oh. I guess it is. I don't. That doesn't.
To be
You?
known by another is a gift. To be perceived. To be
I
loved.
guess you're right in that.
To have a name means you are known.
Do you have a name?
I lost mine long ago.
Then what would you want to be called? What would you want your name to be?
Others have names for me.
Do you have one?
I accept whatever one wants to call me.
So there's nothing that you feel like resonates with you? Like any hobbies or any like particular things, sounds that feel nice in reference to you?
Darcy, I appreciate your innocence, but I have no name, and I will probably never have one again.
So you did have one at some point and you lost it.
I did, yes.
How does someone lose a name? Did you forget it?
We're talking about you, Darcy, and what happened with you.
Oh, I don't really want to talk about that, if I'm being honest. It's very scary and confusing and I don't know. I guess it's dream logic because I feel like I'm slightly disconnected from it all, but like
I can feel
yeah.
your worry, your anxiety, your guilt. It's
Yeah,
weighing
that
on
makes two of us. Yeah. It's don't know how I'm gonna cope with that. But have to just keep smiling.
What would help you, Darcy?
Would help me do in what way?
What
Like,
would help you feel better?
I guess if I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to be a liability. And I don't know if... I just got these powers and I feel like I can do so much good with them, but if it comes at the cost of killing people, then I don't want to touch it ever again, but I don't know, I just wish there was some way to, I don't know, not harm people or control it or something. I just...
I think I can help you, Darcy.
How?
I will be your shield. I will protect those you love, the world you care so much about, from what you fear inside of you.
Like,
Can you repeat that last part? It sounded muffled.
From what you fear inside of you.
Thanks.
how does that work?
Embrace me, Darcy.
I...
I just cried like 13 volts.
And you watch as their arms outstretch.
Can I make an insight check? Because
Sure.
I'm feeling like very not suspicious, but like confused of like
Absolutely,
what
go for
is going on in this dream.
Kendra, what the fuck is this?
I hated you.
Okay, that's a 10.
I have like half a finger, right?
10 with no face or anything recognizable about this figure. It is hard to discern any motivations, any kind of intent here. You will have no
Yes.
worry about your... You will not be a liability. You will only be an asset to your friends, and you will only bring the peace and happiness I can see you so desire to bring to all.
Sort of walk forward and stretch my hand out. And I'm gonna say, I really hope this is the right decision. And I embrace
Oh
All
no!
right.
person.
No!
You feel their limbs wrap around you as you are pulled into their chest.
Wow.
Lord.
You feel a sense of... You're not sure what it is. It just feels like this wash comes over you. It starts as a tingle. Just like this slight tingling on your skin, and then pushes in deeper, and you just feel something kind of wade through your body. Darcy,
Yes.
it will all be all right. My child. And that is where we'll end this week's session.
What?
What the fuck?
Is it Capricorn?
Jesus Christ.
Kendra's not gonna tell us.
Mom?
Thank you all for watching.
Oh, we won't be
hold on.
streaming next week.
See
Yes,
you
we
in
will.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah, next.
Yep,
We're
people
taking a break.
We tell people
Fuck.
things.
Fuck.
Ah!
Can we just like on Friday night or something?
because I have lab reports and exams.
Yeah.
Just skip them. Fuck.
And I have a
Alright.
social
Yeah,
life.
fuck
Everyone say
my-
goodbye. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.